Hey guys, you're back at our Hollywood headquarters. I'm Dana Ward for ClevverTV. Today we've got a clip from our recent interview with Candice Accola from the Vampire Diaries. We got word that she actually toured with Miley Cyrus on the Hannah Montana tour, so we just had to get the details. Check out what she had to say about it.
I did. There was a writer's strike in Los Angeles. So, everything shut down basically, and it was right when I was going to really start focusing on my efforts in the acting business. I was like, well, perfect timing. And so I got a call from Stacey Jones, who had produced my record, and he was the music director of the show, and he was like, hey, you want to go on tour for this? There's like a girl in Disney in Hannah Montana, and I hadn't heard of it, and because it was still kind of unless you had kids, you know what I mean?
Right, you wouldn't know.
Until her tour came out, then obviously, it was the biggest selling tour in like a decade, and so I was like, sure, why not? Thinking it's just gonna be like a couple gigs here and there, and I was like, oh, this is a really big deal. Like, this is huge. And as soon as I walked in, they're like, so we're gonna have a pyro test, and I'm like, oh, this is like an actual like tour.
Straight up tour.
This is like, yeah, and it ended up being, it was 6 months of my life, including rehearsals that I will never forget. And I got to go on the road with, friends of mine that I'd known before the tour, and I was 20 years old and traveling around the country and just, running around on stage with all the fun, none of the pressure, and just, watching, Miley's an incredibly talented young woman, and, just see where she's come from, having worked with her when she was 14, so, seeing everything that she's done now and is really incredible.
It's amazing.
And so I was just very fortunate to be a part of such an epic experience.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Oh, and any music coming up for you?
Not right now. I mean, I constantly have music in my life. They are going to put the Caroline's version of Eternal Flame on the soundtrack, which is really, really cool.
That's awesome.
And and so I'm going to go in there and add some and finish the song, because we only kind of did the first half of it. But other than that, I mean, maybe eventually. I mean, it's never fully taken, music is always in my life. It's just whether or not I want to pursue it in more out there fashion, so we'll see.
So what did you think about Caroline singing on TBD? And did you have any clue that she actually toured for Hannah Montana? Let us know your thoughts by leaving a comment right here. And for all of your Vampire Diaries scoop, be sure to subscribe to our show at youtube.com/ClevverTV. Dana Ward here, and we'll catch you later.